Nom Nom Galaxy is a strategy sandbox game from Q Games, makers of the Pixel Junk series. Right off the bat, you'll notice it looks similar to games like Terraria and Edge of Space. Don't let that fool you though, it plays out much differently. In the game, you're a new upstart company that has to explore different planets in order to gather ingredients to make the best soup. You start out by naming the new company. I went with Ted's Intergalactic Delicious Soup Products Emporium, but since there's a character limit, it's just Ted's Soup. The game drops you on a planet, and you have to build up your soup factory. You start with the main hub, and then you build soup machines and soup rockets to deliver the cans to hungry aliens. Each soup requires 2 ingredients, which you use your worker to gather. Initially, you can only carry 1 ingredient at a time, but you soon unlock the ability to carry more. You can also build things like robots and conveyor belts to automate the process. On each planet, you're competing with another soup company. If your soup's selling too well, they'll send enemies over to destroy your factory. You can fight them off with your fists, your buzzsaw, or later in the game you get swords and guns. You can also set up turrets to help destroy the attackers. The game takes place as a workday. You gather ingredients, make soup, and ship them off. As the sun sets, you hear that weird cell phone noise, which means the day's over. The game then tabulates how you did that day. Eventually you'll reach 90% soup control over the planet, and the opposing company will do one last-ditch effort to destroy your factory. If you defeat them and reach 100% before the day's over, you win control of the planet and move on to the next. I had a great time with this one. It's one of those games where you can settle in and play for a few minutes, or marathon it, trying to conquer the galaxy all in the name of soup. There's plenty of things to unlock, and RPG-light elements help to keep the game fresh. You can build your bases as simple or as elaborate as you like, depending on your playstyle. Some of the ingredients are alive, and you have to fight them. I lost count at how many times I was killed by corn. The game is fairly long. It took me over 30 hours to beat it. There is multiplayer, but I haven't tried it. I was having way too much fun building my own individual soup empire. If you're looking for a great, unusual game that's as casual or as hardcore as you want it to be, check out Nom Nom Galaxy. It's the perfect game to turn the music down and listen to a podcast or a YouTube playlist in the background.